Oh shit, does it just go right in? Yo, Nabia, my goat, showing back up. Oh my god, Farina, my goat. There's... How do you say her name? Escoffier? Ooh, wait. She looks different in game than her splash art. Oh. Not as much side boob as I was expecting, to be honest. Parry the platypus looking ass motherfucker. Bro, I can't believe they made this guy into an actual like character though. He looks so... I'm sorry, bro. I don't think he looks that good. Like, Ifa's just like another character for me in the Natland roster that just looks really bland. Bro, I'm not even gonna be a male hater. He just does look bland. He literally looks like Perry the Platypus. Oh my god, bro's using Nouvelette attacks. Oh shit, they talk about gold? This is where Barbara whips out her AK-47. Oh god, it's fucking Duluth. Who the fuck is that? Is that a girl or a guy? Oh! Is this a full meeting with the entire Hexen Circle? Or at least the ones that still exist. No? Oh. That is not the voice I expected for Varka, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I expected Varka's voice to be more Giga Chad. Am I the only one? I kind of expected him to be more... Maybe it's a little hard to tell because it's over like a radio or something. Yo, child, who this? Who this?
隊長アルベド。セピロス
Where is it?
狂気的な行動が暴走して理性を失
Who this? Dahlia. It's a femboy?
いない他者
Fucking wanna be a stuffle looking ass motherfucker. We'll see how cute they are. maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be the determiner of that, okay? Oh my god, they're actually using real words as the redemption code? Genshin Impact 56. Oh, 5.6. Ah, okay. Real words? Looks like Varka knows Venti's identity? Maybe Varka sounds fine. I just need to hear it without the distortion of like the radio or whatever it's called. I will say though, like I think Escoffier looks pretty, but if I recall what chat was telling me, she's like more of a support, so that's kind of like snooze. I mean, unless she's like literally Cryo Jesus, which some people are saying she might be like saving Cryo, so maybe. But Ifa just looks boring. But I'm assuming Ifa's a 4-star. She's unholy broken. This is Varka's VA? Damn, he was Joseph's VA? I could totally kind of heard Gundam. I kind of did. Okay, you know, honestly, seeing this roster, maybe I won't shit on it too much. There's just some goated ass characters on here. Okay, you know, maybe, right? Maybe it's a little too early.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Aressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Ifa.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
Escoffier.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting
Right?
movement
Okay,
signal
chat. I'm
tracking
not
support
crazy,
net.
right? Her in-game model looks so different from, or at least the face looks so different from her splash art. Like, I think the splash art made her look more cutesy, but the in-game face is, like, different.
It's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking
Doesn't
support
look bad.
neck. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much
No,
like
she
a
just
tail.
stuck out her ass.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
But I just realized. Oh, God. Yeah, how much of this next patch is going to be voiced in English? I just realized we just had a JP trailer for the English live stream. Oh, my fuck. Bro, this goddamn fucking collective non-work shit is, brother. Not like you will play it. I've played every fucking Genshin main story quest. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. All right. Venti VA confirmed they aren't voicing. Oh. Now you'll skip it? No, you want to know why I won't skip it? It's because there's some major lore drops, right? We have Albedo and the Hexen Circle. You know, we have possibly Varka lore, right? Like, I'll play it, but like, oh my god. Depending on how many characters are voiced, I might just play in JP. Because I am not reading like every character's voice lines. Like, that's just miserable. Oh, bro, please, just come back to work, begging.
Okay, that seems a little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say so too, but Honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
80%
Absolutely.
are
Let's take a look
unvoiced.
at her profile.
Yeah, Fob VA is
Escoffier used to be
striking
the
too.
head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow. Exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she
You know,
approaches
Escoffier would
cooking
be
as a
really cute in a
science.
duck costume
She even
too.
develops advanced mecha to use in her
You know,
cooking
Mihoyo should
process.
just make a
Wow,
duck
that's
costume that could
some
go on all the
dedication to
cute
her
girls.
craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp.
Okay, how the fuck does she just use an that thing's ice and she just put it in piping hot?
Of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks
She's
almost like she's in
ice is
heaven.
so
That
cold
sounds
it withstands
incredible,
all
but
heat.
What if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like,
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense.
Oh, is this
serving
her
hot
actual
water with
voice
ice
for the
cubes.
character?
At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
They should have had her say,
I
it's
promise
fucking
Escoffier
wrong.
is actually very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people.
Okay, she can't
she
say
demands
fucking, so maybe
perfection
they
from
should have just
herself
at least
too.
had the,
Because
you know,
that's
the
only way
idiot
to make her dream
sandwich.
a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
Or
That's
donkey.
right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Okay, that feels like a personal call out. But seriously though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
You know who will be voiced in 5.6 chat? Paimon.
Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed in Escoffier's story quest, treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers?
How about we
That's
cook
not
the
much to work
blubber
with.
beasts?
All I can say is, trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings us to one of her talents. When Escoffier's elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro
Wait,
and cryo
she's only for
damage.
freeze?
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay.
Yes?
So it looks like
Motherfuckers,
the
y'all
enemies
said
here
she's
aren't
be the
actually frozen,
cryo
but the
Jesus, but it's
resistance
just for
reduction
freeze.
still takes effect.
Yeah,
How about
that's
melt?
really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect.
Bro,
The
melt
enemy
is my
doesn't need to be
goat,
frozen.
though.
That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so it seems like any character that
Oh, wow,
deals hydro
okay.
or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Said Lolly for melt,
I
dumbass?
Can definitely
Oh,
see her being a powerful support
yeah.
in freeze teams.
True.
But why can't I do a
Escoffier's not just a
Escoffier, said
support.
Lolly?
She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when
You
Escoffier
can?
unleashes her elemental skill,
Oh.
she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and
Is
periodically
that an actual
fires
comp chat?
projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically
Yes?
buffs her own damage. In addition, her
Just play
elemental
Nouvelette?
burst
I don't
restores
do that.
HP
That's
to the entire
stinky.
party.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff the party, dish out damage, and heal.
So is she a cryo buffer
Sounds like
or
she's
is she
pretty
a
versatile.
cryo
Yeah,
hydro
and
buffer?
thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef.
Both?
Ooh.
So
If
I
you
could
hold
play
her
DPS
elemental
Farina
skill,
again?
The cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa, I've never seen a talent like that before.
Plunge
Okay,
Farina?
so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients
Oh,
yourself?
nah, fuck.
Bro, that's awesome.
Escoffier has like
Yeah,
the same
and
restrictions,
plus,
I
she can
think.
produce several
Wait,
kinds of
does a
dishes. This
Escoffier's
way-
passive work like Nilu's, where if you have another character from outside of Hydro and Cryo, it doesn't work? Oh, no? Okay.
Well, that will
Okay,
be
that's fine
so
then.
fun to check out in game.
Totally. So take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Navia. A new 5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner.
That's
Our
a
new
cool looking
4-star
weapon.
character Ifa will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half.
Yeah, this
Ifa,
motherfucker do look
no
like
way,
a
bro.
4-star.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
and
bro.
another
Ifa
bit
just
of
don't
really
look good.
exciting news is
Ifa
that
look
travelers
mid
will
as
get to
hell.
spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Are they done with NAVAs? Also, if you're wondering why almost every single new character we've been getting, their VAs are basically European or like British, it's because they're just Hoyo's pretty much just hiring from a new studio entirely. Yeah.
Eyes are on me. Lowly servants.
So NAVAs might be very few and far between now.
Magnificence. The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How? Oh, wow. No way, bro. What? You little... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Is a How voice, but Kanichi isn't?
You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it.
Oh wait, I forgot Kanichi has Kanichi has a new VA now.
Yourself, bro? You're hopeless.
True,
The
true.
almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao's
Did I just
wisdom
skip this
is
part?
wasted
I
on
don't know
you.
what the hell's going on. All right.
Oh, you meant Kukuku and a How.
Based
Wow,
my
I feel like
oil in
those two
all
could
honesty,
argue
it's always
forever.
nah crying.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kukuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Ifa in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane.
All right, Ifa,
Absolutely.
how
As
worthless
most of
will you
probably
be?
know, Ifa is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather Clan.
Mm-hmm.
In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So
God, it's
Saurian
not
vets
male
do a
equals
very
bad.
important
There's a
job
lot
in
of
that.
male characters in
And
Genshin that are very
Is a
good.
really good one. In fact, you've
But
probably
Ifa does
heard
not
of some
look
of his
like one.
accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kukuku's life, and now, of course, Kukuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Ifa is practically a miracle worker. I heard a How got...
Name 10 good male characters. Okay, here we go. Yo, someone have the Genshin roster for me? I Genshin Impact male characters. All right, here we go. List of male characters. So, Bennett, obviously, huge dub. Okay. I think Goro's good in his certain teams, right? Kaya actually is not that bad. Slept on. Kazuha is really good. Kanichi's actually not bad. His damage is like pretty fucking solid. Nuvalet's busted. Don't know about Auron. Venti still is really good for specific content. Xingqiu's my goat. Zonli's still great for people without hands. And I need one more. Who's like a I mean, how is Al Hatham? How is I'll hate them? Kazuo? I already said Kazuo. Oh yeah, gaming. Yeah, I forgot gaming. Yeah, gaming's pretty fucking good too. Especially with what was I swear gaming got even better recently or whatever. Yeah. You don't play him? Yeah, with Sit Lolly. Yeah, gaming's pretty good. So there you go. 10 people. Boom. Done. Easy.
Sick one time, so Kanichi took him to Ifa for treatment, and what do you know? How was better in like 2 seconds.
Why are you calling Xingqiu your goat? Didn't you dislike him for the longest time? Yeah, I did. But it's okay. He's still fucking good.
Imagine that.
I disliked him, but I still used him. Like, did it change the fact that I still used him? You don't use him? I stopped using him once Yelan came out. But Yelan didn't come out till when? Like, bro, that shit was like... So, I used him for like well over 2 years.
Sounds like Ifa really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in theory. Yeah, I don't see why not. Plus, if it was an emergency, Kakuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding kukasaurs. But this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Ifa. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Although it looks more like Ifa
Yo,
is chasing
isn't this
down a
spoilers for
patient
people who
a
didn't do it,
checkup.
though?
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Ifa do in combat?
Well, Ifa is an Animo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Ifa can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Ifa's good bro, Kakuku also
Yo,
helps him
that
out in
pulling's kind of
combat.
ass.
With Ifa's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage
I feel like the Battle Pass bow might have a better...
in combat. And while in this state, Ifa can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal animo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Ifa?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Ifa is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
But why would you ever use
he is.
Ifa over
Plus, in
anyone
areas
else?
With Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Ifa can
For
consume
fun?
his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use. His kit seems really intuitive, and he helps with exploration.
He is hot
I
and
feel
tall.
like
If you think Ifa is hot, what the fuck? Brother, even for Genshin standards, Ifa is not hot. There are way hotter male characters in Genshin than Ifa. Like, what the fuck is Nouvelette? I'll hate them, and like Risley. Are they just like fucking, like, if Ifa is hot, what are they? Gods? They're just like sculpted out of pure diamond. They're just gods.
Exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot
A
easier with
supernova?
Kakuku to dangle from.
Nah, listen, Ifa is
What
not
can I
hot, bro.
say? He is
Ifa?
a helpful little guy.
If Ifa took
You're
that
not a real penis enjoyer if you can't enjoy the muted beauty of Ifa, you.
Okay. If Ifa took the beauty test we took yesterday, bro would get like a 4. Like real. Like actually. Like God's honest truth. Bro would get a 4.
Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6.
You're just racist? How is that racist?
Travelers will
Bro
need to
literally
defeat
has the
to
color
obtain
palette of
ascension materials for
Perry the
Escoffier.
Platypus. Chat, do I have to remind you? Look at his color palette. Tell me it's not the same fucking color palette. It literally is the same. Bro is Perry the Platypus created into Genshin Impact.
I feel like we faced something like this before.
That's
Perry
because this
and
boss
Perry's
has the
colors
same
are bad?
origins as the
No.
Secret Source Automaton
But he just
configuration
doesn't
device
look
from
good with
version
it.
5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one.
An Ifa Shengcho Sitlali Escoffier team.
Terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane.
Is that
let's,
actually good?
This is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game.
No.
Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natland characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
No, it's because Fontaine's the goat region. It's the only way to save Natland.
Aurora and Ifa are there to deliver Natland produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
A Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so
Bro.
let's take a look.
Any quest that has
Weird.
Farina is
Why
just
is
an
a
instant
Howl
dub.
cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way
Just
to
put a
Fontaine
string on
and
Ahau.
happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia.
Ooh,
Aurora and
kill
Kakuku
him.
will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around
Will
the village.
Farina be voiced
Oh,
though?
no.
I'm pretty sure Farina's
Well.
VA is fine, no?
What about Ifa? Isn't he going to come to Kuku's rescue?
Yeah, Farina's
Don't worry,
VA is,
with Merlin and Risley there, Kakuku's
pretty
in
sure
good
she's
hands.
fine.
Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalet could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions
Bro, that shit ain't a
go.
dragon on the
Honestly,
right.
I
Come
can't even
on.
picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Just a chicken.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be
It's
sure
a
to check
tennis.
out all the shenanigans in game. And trust me, there are
I know
a lot
Sarias
of
are technically
Oh,
dragons,
always makes me
but
laugh.
come on, bro.
Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di
Chickens
Rosula in charge
descended
of
from
financing,
T-Rexes, which
construction,
descended
and
from
general
dragons.
operations.
Oh, Lapine Paulina's back.
What?
Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on
T-Rexes
that
did not
fake
descend from
story?
dragons.
I hope her
Your
investment
dragons
pays
are not
off this
real.
time.
Shut up.
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not
It's
like
in the
that.
Bible.
If you don't trust
Okay,
Lapine
what?
Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rosula.
If you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell me everything.
You got it, bro. Travelers will be in charge of operations, like upgrading the facilities,
Ugh.
expanding the park, and
I'm
managing
really
the
tired
staff.
of management sims in
During
all
each
gacha
business
games.
cycle, travelers will need to allocate their precious funds and action points to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run
Master
the
Chef?
Chef restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience
Oh, damn, this
unforgettable
developer's hitting
adventures
every
where they
coin.
fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions, travelers will need to try them out and create a standardized strategy guide for each one so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
Hold
And
up.
travelers can also recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits are Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome! More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh,
the fuck is this
right.
Versa emote?
Yeah,
What is
sorry
this?
to keep you in suspense, travelers.
Look
In the
up.
second
Oh
half of
god,
version 5.6,
Versa is gonna
we'll
sit
have
on me.
returning
How?
event wishes for Kanich and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the chronicled wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to.
Do I cope and pull Chiori? I did say Chiori was the one character I regretted not juicing. And then I could finally just say fuck it and play Duck Mod Chiori. Because Genshin's never going to sponsor me anyways.
And best of luck on your polls.
All right. That was a lot of info, so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
Blacklisted? Bro, I'm probably already blacklisted by Genshin, so who the fuck cares? Chef Escoffier 0507. What the fuck is 0507 stand for? Oh, is that the patch day? May 7th? Okay. You know you can skip this, right? I forgot.
Celebration of flowers.
I don't know why. I thought I was watching the
Windbloom
live stream.
Festival, once a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
Paralogism. Paralogism? How do you say that? Oh, Femboy is Hydro.
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe?
Ooh.
Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend?
He's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. He definitely looks better than fucking Ifa. He definitely looks better than Ifa. Okay?
Or foe? What tidings does the Dodo communication
He's
device
probably a
bring
4-star
this
though.
time? The answers to these questions
Oh my
and
God.
more in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
Okay.
Nice voice.
Oh, nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So, we finally make it back to Mondstadt, and Albedo's on trial. And I don't even know what to think. But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues.
Eula?
So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo.
Yeah, wait till they
So,
hear
the
about how many
situation
treasure
is
hunters I've
serious.
murdered.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the herald
everybody
of
in the
Barbados,
church a
which is
4-star?
interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a
Yes.
very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice.
Femboy
But on
Dahlia.
the first
Friends
attempt,
with Venti,
the
who's
line
also
connects to
could be a
Grandmaster
femboy.
Varka instead. It's only on the second try that he manages
Coincidence?
to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold on. You
Trying to
just
make a
dropped
femboy
two major
squad.
names. Varka has been on an expedition for a long time. It sounds like
Varka's
we
gonna be
finally
a
get to hear how
femboy
he's
too.
doing. As for Alice,
Oh no,
you know she's the
Varka's
mother
friends
of
with
the most
Venti,
adorable
which means
queen
he'll
and
also
the
be a
elder of the Hexen
femboy.
Circle. But I wonder
No.
why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out
Did
to
you
Alice
see
for
Varka's
help.
I think
JPVA?
you
We
two are
did.
onto something. And
He's
if we
Joseph's
take a
VA.
look at
That's
this
already
map,
goated for me.
we can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional. Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked on this whole journey. And now it's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something
Bro
to
used
stop
to
it.
look out
Oh,
for
they
one
can,
hilly churl.
But it won't be an easy
No wonder
road.
Mondstadt's in
Alice
danger.
can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first and defeat the king and queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay.
Damn, I ain't gonna
okay.
lie.
Then
That
let's
queen's a
take
baddie.
look
How
at what
does
awaits them.
King manage to land that hottie? Yo, the king's like a solid 4'10". Queen's like 6'4". So you know. What the hell is happening? God damn.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look
This
closely
reminds
and
me
you'll
of a
notice
Lost
some of the
Ark
pieces on the
raid.
board can harm the king.
I
Travelers
forgot
can use
which
that to
one it
their
was. There
advantage
was
to
one
create
with
an
like a
opening and dish
chessboard.
out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge
Was it
victorious.
clown? Yeah.
It looks like there's a different Dodoko presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder
I'm
which
gonna
one.
watch the Etheria
Well,
live stream.
travelers will
I
have
don't
to
really intend to
uncover
play
that for
Etheria.
themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks.
When is Etheria coming
but
out?
Freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers. So, we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial. But
They'll
we have
say in
no
the stream?
idea
Okay.
how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if
Horse
this is
cryo
some
meta?
kind of terrible
Well, I
omen.
don't mind it. Like I said, Cryo's
Yeah,
always been one of my
but
favorite
look on
elements.
the
It's just
bright
been like
side.
dead
It's
as fuck
another
for a
chance
long
for
time,
answers.
so.
Maybe we'll uncover
And it's
new
kind of
clues
perfect
about
timing
forces
going
we've
towards
encountered before,
Notcry and
or what we
Shiznaya,
can
so.
expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tavat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Damport Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive
Hell's
and
this?
defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding
It's
your game
Age of
pieces.
War!
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece?
Oh,
Can
this
it
is more like
quickly
Clash
break
of
through
Clans?
obstacles,
I
or maybe
suppose it's
even
more like
bypass
Clash of
them
Clans because you're
entirely?
attacking a base.
Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can
Well,
test
that's
out your skills
kind of
in
the same
co-op.
thing as Age of
The
War,
actual
too.
gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup,
Can you
can even set
attack
traps for your
other
opponent.
I
players?
see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
Oh shit,
That's
it's
right. And once you set the
PvP?
defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the
Oh.
battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first, or makes greater progress within the time limit, wins.
Wow.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy. All right, so get tactical, travelers.
Now, if that last event was mostly about brain power, this
Well, I
next
never
one
really
is all
played
about
COC, so
firepower.
Let's go.
I might not be
Okay,
very
let's
good at
take a
this.
look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for coins? Ha! Well, think again. Players will have the opportunity
Oh my
to
God, what the hell?
Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This looks so
Ooh.
fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems.
So, it looked like you could just use abilities in this, or am I
In
wrong?
human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to
What's stopping me just using Varessa?
collect as many coins as possible.
I feel like
to
Varessa
secure
would be
victory.
crazy in
Nice,
this.
bro. So, this next event is
Oh,
called
everyone is your
Chronicle of
same
Shifting
character? Oh,
Stratagems.
okay. Oh,
I'm
it's
sure
a
at this
limited
point in
amount.
their
Okay,
journey,
okay.
travelers
okay.
have gained their fair share
Man.
of companions and have
A
tested out their
C6
skills in a variety
Varessa.
of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of. So make sure to take that into
Well, I
account when
C6
forming your
Escoffier.
teams.
Okay.
Travelers can
I don't know
also
about
take
that
a look
one,
at the
bro.
challenge record and see how their friends approach
We got
each
ZZZ
challenge.
2.0 coming out.
Could provide some food for
We got
thought.
WUA
Nice.
2.4 after
Sounds like the perfect
2.3.
excuse to do some experimentation
I'm
and think outside
V6ing
the
Vector.
box.
Indeed.
All right.
Yeah,
Moving on to
it's gonna
some
be a
Genius
little,
Invocation
gonna be a little
TCG
tight on money,
updates.
buddy.
First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested. Travelers can also look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
More food for
Cypher's
the card
coming out on
sharks.
HSR. Oh.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
Oh, so in addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card
TCG
refresh option as well as
snooze.
mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement, so the gameplay should be even more engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their
Why
opponents
are you
with
wailing on
unexpected
Vector when
moves.
you already
That's
look
right.
like
and
him?
finally,
Considering.
the ley line overflow
Shut the
event
fuck
is
up, not
returning
that
in
Vector,
version
idiot.
5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
A collab? Ifa Kakuku 0. Oh, Ifa Kakuku. I thought it was. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's see here.
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback that the brilliant
Do the
blessing
current
enhancement
PvP event
process
live
in
right
the
now?
Imaginarium Theater
Nah, I'm gonna go
was
play
a bit
Oblivion, bro.
confusing, which made it difficult
I'm
to level up
good.
strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins
Ah,
on June
the
1st.
fucking
You know what would be nice?
sanctifying elixir.
A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a reset button is also being added
failure.
to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars. All right, so this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they
Are
can.
these real
Warrior
complaints?
challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal
Hey,
secret
Stop
spaces,
chewing
right?
on your foot.
It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can! And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location
Woody
of
sometimes
tribal
just
secret
chews on his
spaces
foot when
as
he's
well.
bored.
Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been
When am I
optimized.
resetting marbles? Whatever
Starting
the
in
fuck I
version
want,
5.6,
bitch.
travelers can now delete custom
Listen,
pins
you
in
guys want
batches.
marbles
Ooh,
way
that
too
should make
often.
it a lot easier to start
Okay?
fresh if you're
The
someone who
turnover
really
of
likes to go
VIPs
ham
is
with
too
the markers.
fast. You gotta let some people marinate and
Well,
sit on their
that wraps
VIPs
up
a
our
little
system
bit, okay?
optimizations. So now it's time
You
for
guys,
some
if we just
out-of-game
do
news.
marbles fast, then
That's right.
people's
First,
VIPs
we have
just
some
disappear.
exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So let's watch the
Well,
preview
I ain't
trailer
buying
for the
this.
collaboration.
Maybe I might buy for Lily. And then I could keep all the other merch. I'll just take the cool parts and then she just takes the makeup. See, like some of the merch stuff look cool. Oh, I'd be down to buy this for Lily. What's an RRP, chat? What kind of currency is RRP?
But I have even more news. In addition, Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah.
It's
The
Euros, dumbass, not RRP. What the f... It literally says RRP. Huh? Riot Point? It's not Riot Points. Oh, that's retail price? But then where's the second R coming from? Retail price is 1R. Recommended retail price. Ah, yeah. Okay.
In Genshin Impact's
true.
third Natlan OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon. Yeah. The album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of Plenty and other regions, so stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Ifa is
Kind
finally
of an average
playable,
patch.
and of course he's gonna
I think
have
the most
Fukuku
interesting
right by
about
his
this
side,
patch
but
is
the
just the
mini
story.
games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits.
And Escoffier? Yeah, but I don't think her gameplay is like anything riveting, right? Because she's more of an enabler, more so than anything.
Left to say is,
So,
see you in game, travelers. Bye.
like, it'll be more exciting when we get the characters that she can enable. Like, let's say Skirk, right? When we get that, then it'll be more exciting. So, April 30th. Yeah. It's just an average patch. Now, when are we getting Skirk, huh?
That was the worst patch in Gotcha history, low.
That's when it'll be interesting.